Hi guys, so I'm making this video because I saw Trevor Noah on Jimmy Fallon the other night. And I have this running joke with my friends. Ever since I got back from India, I watched all the YouTube videos and I checked around on all these sources, yet nothing prepared me for what I was actually going to experience in India. I was like, I should do some kind of travel show that just tells the truth about travel, like the good, the bad, and the ugly. And he basically was saying the same thing. So here's the video, check it out.
Oh, I feel like there should be a TripAdvisor specifically for people of color. Always give you suggestions of things that you wouldn't want to do as a person of color. Hey, Trevor, you gotta go to Bali. It's so unique. And now I've learned when white people say unique, they mean poor. But they don't tell you that. No.
I so related to that story because I was in India recently and I was in Goa hanging out in a hostel because I was doing the backpacker thing, and you know, I was in the common area and there's a bunch of Europeans there and they're all like moving up because that's what a lot of people do in Goa. And so I was like, yeah guys, I'm going to Mumbai. You guys have any thoughts about what I should do? Oh, you have to go to the Elephanta caves. They're really interesting, historic, very authentic. You'll love it. I don't know what that accent was, but I was like, all right, authentic, beautiful, super interesting. That's all up my alley. I was already in Goa, chilling with a bunch of cows on the beach. Incredible. I didn't know how much more authentic we were gonna get, but I was down to see what it was like. So I went to Mumbai and I should have known something was up because I talked to my Indian friend who lives in Delhi. He's like, so what are you going to do? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Elephanta caves. I heard they were cool. And he was like, why do you want to do that? I should have understood that was a clue. I go down to the dock because you have to go down to we're near Gateway of India and it's really crowded. So there's all this chaos and I'm kind of in this crowd and all of a sudden I'm on the boat. And it is not 10 good minutes I'm on this boat before I realize I have made an error in judgment. So I'm on this boat and it's like so polluted and but I can't tell. Like at first I'm confused. I was like, is this like smog, like LA smog, or is it like fog, like South Carolina fog, or is it like poison, like pollution? So you can see the moon from the boat, but like it is gray out here and the air is thick, so maybe it's fog. So I'm on the way to the elephant cave from Gateway to India. It's so wild. I don't know if this is smoke or fog or pollution. There is just no color. You can't see the sky. Can you see this? You see the boat? It's not my camera. It's so fun. I'm a little bit like, what did I do? This is like, I'm on this boat and I'm trying to be cool and I am like trying to still be like, I'm sure it's fine. But it's good. I mean, I'm sure the tunes are gonna be worth it. I'm excited to see them. I mean, I'm nervous as hell about how this is gonna go. I also was assured there were gonna be all these tourists. There's no tourists. There's just me. I did not expect it. But it should be great. I'm excited. I am nervous, but I'm also excited. So I called my friend because I had reception on the boat for a while and I was like, is Mumbai foggy? Is this fog? Is this fog or something? And he goes, there is no fog in Mumbai. It's not fog. So I'm on this boat traveling solo and I'm super scared. I mean, I'm not scared of the boat. Well, the boat is like, The boat didn't inspire confidence that we were gonna make it on an hour journey. Let me just say that. So then I started to think, I need to sit underneath a life jacket so that I can be the first one to grab it if I have to jump in this water. Because in my head, this is what's happening. Like, it's like the Titanic. I'm like, okay, even if the boat goes down and I'm Rose and lucky enough, oh, she didn't get a life jacket. See those life jackets? That's not enough life jacket. See those life jackets? Not enough life jackets. I'm like having all these completely panicked thoughts on a rickety boat that's starting to really have some waves. I am having the biggest freaking freak out. I can barely breathe. Air is so thick. Everybody was like, there would be tourists. I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I was about to cry. I would probably cry. I started praying. I was calling on Jesus. Oh God, please Jesus, you take care of babies and poor. Please get me back safely. We finally, after like an hour, I saw the shore or the pier for the Elephanta Islands. I freak out. It's unnecessary. But then once I got there were people coming up to me like right away trying to be my tour guide, and I was like, no. And then one guy was like, no, I will protect you from monkey attacks. And I was just like, I was not told there would be monkey attacks. And I understood these things before. I would have had my mind straight. If there was a black TripAdvisor, I would have understood a few things. I didn't understand those things. The actual island was cool though. It was so hot, like I was dying. I was sweating like a slave. It was rough. I saw this guy, he was selling ice cream. So I bought some ice cream for like 30 rupees. But then he gave me this warning. That man just told me I had to finish this ice cream in 2 minutes or a monkey would attack. I've never been so pressured. I spent the rest of the time like completely paranoid. I don't want that. I gotta finish this. Monkey attack averted. My India trip was awesome. That was the one thing that was the roughest. I was all about backpacking until I got to Mumbai, until I was on that boat for an hour there and an hour back. And like the next day, I was like, forget all this backpacking stuff, and I went to the Marriott. I had been in India for like 2.5 weeks by this time. I had stayed in some of the craziest places. I was no stranger to roughing it at all, but I was not prepared for being on that water. Like, there's no turning back now when you're in this boat on this water. Like, there's no turning back. Like, yeah. That was crazy. It was something else. The actual caves themselves are very cool. You just need to have your mind right. You gotta have your mind right to get on that boat. So if I had a black TripAdvisor, I would be like, Elephanta Caves, get your mind right. All jokes aside, I did fall in love with India while I was there, and air pollution is a really, really big problem, not only in India, but around the world, here in the States too. So I actually put a couple links below, just some companies that are doing things to combat the air pollution problem. And I'm also in talks with a friend of mine in Delhi on an organization called We Need Air, which is basically going to educate, especially the locals, on the importance of air quality, and also seeing if we can get some donations for things like N95 masks, air filters for homes, that sort of thing, to really help combat the problem. So if you want to hear more about that, please subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more travel videos, and I'll be giving you more information as things progress. Very exciting. All right, that's it, and here are some more videos and pictures from my trip to the Elephanta Island.